Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm here to tell you all about how I got into a self-reliant group. So my story started about 10 years ago. I accepted that I was in an abusive relationship with a very coercive partner, but I suddenly discovered that my children weren't as protected as I had thought, and discovered that their father had been emotionally and inappropriately abusing them for years. So virtually overnight, we lost everything. Our world got turned upside down. We lost the house, the career, the 2 cars, the lifestyle, the schools. We ended up in a homeless shelter. And soon after, we were put into the middle of a big housing estate where I felt so totally out of my depth and completely alone. Very quickly, the healing journey had started, and I was sent from 6-week course to this program to that program, where apparently they fixed my brokenness, but they didn't touch my soul or my possibilities or anything else other than what was obviously wrong. I was looking for something more. I wanted to surround myself with positive people, inspirational people. I had to find somewhere where I felt as though I belonged. And then that's when I found SRGs, so Self-Reliant Groups. A group of us that had done the self-esteem courses and the self-worth courses, we all came to meet up with each other, and we all wanted something more that you're just abandoned after you've, by the facilitators and by the companies that run these programs. And so we wanted to carry on and support each other. And so that's what we did. I was introduced to the whole concept of a self-reliant group. So initially, there were quite a lot of us that were crafters, and so we would craft things and then have a stall at various Christmas fairs in schools or in churches, and we'd make a bit of money that would then carry on paying for our teas and coffees and our cake when we met up weekly and things like that. But after maybe a year and a half, you kind of outgrow, and the group evolves, and it turns into something new, and members leave and new members come. And that's when I moved into my second group. So whilst I was in my second group, I'd slowly become more confident. My self-esteem had skyrocketed, and I decided that I am actually worth something, and I have something of value that other people would appreciate. And so I started a company called Miss Fix-It, which was a company that had DIY solutions to a lot of people's problems. So I first believed that there were lots of little old ladies out there that don't like strange men in their houses but would love a strange woman, and I am that woman. And a little business that I started off working 10 till 2 while the children were at school suddenly grew arms and legs, and within about 6 to 8 months I hardly saw my children. They were eating takeaways 5-6 nights a week, and it was absolutely amazing for the people that I worked for. I was in and out of everybody's houses, sorting all their DIY problems, and it was fantastic. But life had got out of control. And then all of a sudden the world told me to stop, and the global pandemic hit. So couldn't go into people's houses anymore, and rebuilt our family and things. And then during lockdown, found out that COVID wasn't the worst bug that you could actually catch, and I caught Necrotising Fasciitis, which is a flesh-eating bug. Very, very quickly, literally there's 6 hours of first noticing it. I was on an operating table with only a 30% chance of survival. Ended up having a mastectomy and 4.5 kilos of upper body flesh and tissue removed in order for me to survive. So it took a long time to come out of that. When I eventually got my head together and I'd come off drugs and I'd started to heal and things, discovered that the word mastectomy is really, really scary. And in order to find a bra that would support the one boob that I had left was very difficult, and there were only a couple of companies in the whole world that were actually achieving this. So I decided to get out the sewing machine again and started making my own bras. So that has launched one boob business. So now, not only do I make bespoke, perfect bras for women in the same situation with me, I also adapt ready-to-wear bras. So instead of having to go and get a granny bra that's got pockets in it, that has the word mastectomy attached to it, gorgeous, beautiful ladies can go to any shop they want and buy a lacy, sexy number and give it to me, and I will adapt it to fit them, whether that's putting a pocket on it or if they've had lumpectomies, and so they have one breast that's an awful lot smaller than the other, then I can adapt that one cup to fit the smaller boob than the other. And also following on from that, I now make prosthetics, so I make swimming prosthetics and I make lumpectomy prosthetics so that you can build up the one breast that is smaller than the other to make people feel far more supportive and confident and comfortable in what they're wearing. I can guarantee you that this is what being a part of an SRG is. It has turned my life around, given me the confidence to know that I can achieve anything that I want to. It has given me the self-worth that I never ever knew that I had. It has given me a network of friends, a network of support, a network of other women with the same kind of mindset that I have. And you too can achieve this. It is a glorious moment when you find your tribe, you find the place where you belong, you fit into your own little ecosystem, which is an ecosystem amongst a bigger, wider movement where you have people globally in a support network that you can contact and reach out for support anytime you want. So you've got Self-Reliant Group and you have yourself as the centre of your group, maybe 4 to 10 people in your group. But not only do you have your group that you're impacting upon, you impact and grow your family and their confidence grows. You're a fantastic role model for your children, your grandchildren, your sisters, any other women and men in your lives and stuff. But then you go on to affect your local people and neighbours get involved and you can benefit everybody, the local community gets involved. But other than that, you've got the network of other SRGs within your area. You've got nothing to lose. Being part of a self-reliant group is absolutely awesome. You have to give it a try. If you want to give it a try, I thoroughly recommend that you do. It's so simple, so easy to set up. But contact somebody from Purple Shoots. That anybody is there. Reach out to them, talk to them, find out how easy it is to take the next step. You don't have to become a business. You don't have to have business ideas if you don't want to. Start small. It's all about taking that first step. If you're at home alone, nobody to talk to, nowhere to go, you don't actually have the courage to take that step outside. Don't pick up the phone, talk to somebody online, something like that. Very soon you are going to have the biggest, most supportive sisterhood around you. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Good luck.